that need to go out into the public.
Yeah.
Is a koozie called a koozie because it makes your beer cozy, but it's boozy cozy, so then it's koozie.
You know what I think? I think
That
that it's a koozie because it's where you put your boozy.
It's a koozie. Okay, but can you give me more than that?
It's like booze.
Booze.
So it's a boozy.
Boozy.
You got your boozy in your koozie.
Okay, that's it.
Dude, I think that slogan, boozy in your koozie, is where we got to be. I think that'd be a good...
I think there's nothing wrong with that slogan. I just think...
Like, if I was selling
I think you're
koozies,
missing a step there.
If I was selling koozies...
trying to get at.
If I was flipping koozies for profit...
Flip them.
It would be keep your boozy in your koozie, don't be a floozy type of thing. And there wouldn't be much more around that.
You don't want a loosey-goosey koozie on your most precious
You don't want to
boozy.
loozy your koozie that holds your boozy, Susie.
Susie. Okay.
You damn floozy.
You damn... What is floozy?
It's like a loose person. I don't know if it specifies a loose woman.
A harlot.
Something like that.
A charlatan. Well, that's not a charlatan, but...
Well, anywho. Welcome to
Anywho.
Sofa Tomatoes.
Hello.
I'm Tom Sofa.
Welcome.
Tom Sofa right here.
I am Mark Tomato.
And
Tsunami.
we're back.
Buddhism.
Buddhism.
Lorazepam.
And we're back. And it feels good to be back. I feel like we're both in a good mood on this Friday, which is good news for everybody around and everybody listening. Because
Yeah.
you're
Good news.
good news.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I had nothing to say. I was
Oh,
just going to
okay.
say you're not going to have a bad time because we're a good time.
No, good vibes on a gloomy Friday.
And if you're tuning into the podcast, tune in on YouTube. You could see Harry being pet by Mike, my dog. He's getting a little loving. It's cute.
This dog, this fucking dog right here. When I tell you that a dog has come up to you and it wants to be pet, it wants to be loved, it wants attention, it wants affirmation of its existence. Hold on, we got a Metra passing by.
Just give it love. Just give it love. These are going to pick it up even if there's a Metro going. It's still going to... We got the mic for a reason.
I understand, but I'm talking about this dog.
Okay, talk about the dog.
And
Go
I want to
ahead.
give this dog its credit.
Oh.
But it's being interrupted so rudely
Yeah, double interruption, actually.
by a fucking train.
And fucking me.
So go to YouTube, check out this dog. You're going to look at this dog and you're going to say, oh my God, that's the most beautiful dog I've ever seen.
And if you decided to tune in, I got a bone to pick with you guys. We don't have an email yet.
That, to me, is a hate crime at this point.
We've received one email so far.
On this Pride Month, we got no emails.
And the first email and only email we ever got was fantastic, but I just haven't been able to capture that high since, and I'm looking to get another email. So send us an email at sofatomatoespod@gmail.com. If you need me to repeat it, I won't. Just rewind.
Or can we read reviews, like in the app? Like if somebody submits a review, can we see it?
I've never seen a review in my life.
But I think you can do that, right?
How?
Or a comment, like if somebody comments.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, somebody send us an email and see if you could tell us if you can see the review that somebody else left. And that'd be great. I'd appreciate it because
I think you can do that on Apple.
there is no knowledge that is not power.
At least.
I can see that, like, I can see that our, not to toot my own horn, I could see that our podcast is rated like 5 stars. But that doesn't,
Yeah,
but
it is.
I don't think it lets us see.
Yeah, it is. Because we're the only ones who rated it.
Yeah, I've rated it a couple times.
But it's killer. It's a killer show. It deserves 5 stars.
It deserves, yeah. I mean, if that's the limit, then it deserves 5 stars.
I would say give it more. But
give it 5 stars every time.
But that's me. I'm being selfish and greedy with my 5 stars.
Totally. How you doing, Mike?
I'm good. I'm very
good.
caffeinated at the moment.
What'd you have? Tell me.
So I bought this like instant coffee,
Uh-oh.
but it's like espresso instant coffee.
Double.
Cafe
Uh-oh.
Bustelo.
Really?
Do you know her?
I've never heard of Bustelo.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Is it double L?
We.
So not maybe Bustelo.
It's Italian.
Bustelio.
There's no I after the L.
Bustello.
And it's like the packaging, it's like very bright and yellow.
Okay.
It's very bright and yellow in your face. But they have this like instant espresso powder, and I was like, yeah, let's give that a shot, because I thought about making tiramisu,
Okay.
and I was like, need a little espresso for the lady fingers. It's a whole process.
Sure.
I'm not making tiramisu, but I have been making lattes essentially.
Hell yeah.
So I had myself a latte this morning.
That's dope.
It's great.
That's great.
It's great. I didn't have to spend money, and I
Well,
made it just how I like it.
You did spend money, but you spent less.
I didn't have to spend additional money.
You spent it before, so you don't have to spend it today.
Yeah, I paid it forward.
You paid less before to pay none today.
Period. God's
You
work.
got that?
God's work.
Can I tell you what I've been doing coffee-wise?
No. Yes.
Let's move on then.
No Starbucks.
Okay, well, I go out for coffees most of the time. Lately, it has seemed. But the last 3-4 days, coffee at home, baby. Just make a little pot, put that thing in the fridge, let that thing sit. You fill up your little thing once a day, one time a day. Drink that thing, add a little bit of milk in there, a little bit of creamer to give it a little bit of sweetness.
So you're kind of doing like
Cold brew.
cold brew.
It's called cold
At home
brew.
cold brew.
Yeah. You make the coffee,
But you're brewing it hot, but then you're just putting it in the
and
fridge.
then you make it cold.
Yeah, okay.
And then you pour it in and drink it.
You don't want to do like a true cold brew?
What do you mean?
You cold brew it. You brew it in the cold.
But
You don't have to go to Alaska, but you got to brew it in the cold.
I think what I got going works.
I'm sure it's fabulous. I'm just asking if you would entertain the idea
All right.
of a true cold brew.
Tell me how to do it.
You brew it cold.
Tell me more.
You take your brew and you make it cold.
What do you mean?
You take your beans, you grind it, you do your thing, but
wait, hold on.
but instead of hot water, it's cold water.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hi. Okay, so here's how I can put this without, geez. There's like an over ice setting,
Over ice setting.
and I click that, and then I make the coffee, and it just makes hot coffee, just less. So I mean, you can try to tell me how to do this, or should I try it that way?
I'm not telling you to
you're
do
you're the boss. You're the
anything.
boss over there. What I got cooking, it's working.
I'm glad it's working. I'm glad you're
And-
having your coffee fixins
Yeah, I'm
as you need
caffeinated.
them.
I'm juiced.
Juice.
I'm juiced.
Juice.
Juiced. So
You don't want to hop on any like real juice?
no. I'm all natural, baby.
All natural.
Yeah. Would you? Are you thinking juice?
Every day.
That's crazy.
Every day.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
why am I not juicing? Why am I not shoving needles in my ass right now?
It's not too late.
I think it'll happen eventually.
Really?
I think I'll get there.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. Just one day I'll find that one person at the gay bar who's like, hey, are you thirsty? And I'd be like, yeah, I just want some juice. He's like, I got so much juice.
And then you're gonna get
and then next thing you know,
steroids.
I have juice.
Okay.
Oh, I was talking like orange juice.
No, you weren't.
No, I was talking steroids.
We know.
I was talking steroids.
We know. What's been going on with you? Anything going on?
Do I have any major life updates? No, I don't.
Not even anything?
No, I mean, like, recently that I thought was kind of fun was Nicole and Joe were running late, and they asked me to take Remy out, and when I went upstairs, he had shit everywhere.
Again.
He had shit everywhere again.
There you go. You live the life.
So I was like, and then you want to know, actually, this is so true. As soon as I got back,
This is so true. Mike's gonna be honest with you guys.
when I
right
got
now.
back down to my unit after like I opened all the windows and like kind of like did everything except for like clean up the dog shit.
Sure.
I went down to like Jolene and she's like running around the apartment or whatever. I'm just like, you know what you didn't do today, girl? You didn't shit anywhere. You didn't shit anywhere but the litter box. You're so good. You are the best. Literally, I'm not kidding. I walked around my apartment praising her for not shitting around my entire apartment.
I'm sure she appreciated
Oh, she
that.
loved it. She
Oh
loved
my
it. She
gosh.
deserved it. She's great.
You
But
know,
that's it. Like, honestly, like, there's nothing too fancy or fun. Work is ass, but
what's so ass about
such
it?
is life.
I mean, you don't have to go too deep.
I'm not
into
gonna
work.
get
we,
into
I
it.
mean, we
I
we
shouldn't have
come here
said
not
it.
to talk work. So.
I shouldn't have said it. I regret saying it immediately.
It's okay. I mean, work sucks. I know. That's what Blink 182 told me. So
They were so right.
they were right, and we didn't even know at the time, but it felt right.
How naive
Isn't that
were
silly?
we at that age? I was so ready to think like,
like a
oh, I'm going to
paradox.
wake up and I'm going to have the best job and I'm going to love my life and work the best. There was a moment I wanted to be a fucking astronaut.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
it's not too late.
It's terrible.
It's too late. For
It's,
you, dude.
we are far beyond the astronaut.
Well, I guess it depends how you define astronaut. It depends how quickly sciences catch up.
Well, I guess if we want to look at it like if I'm Katy Perry, I'm an astronaut.
Yeah.
All you got to do is have a billionaire shoot you up into space.
You know what else Katy Perry is? Baby, she's a firework.
She's a firework.
Yeah.
She is a firework. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag
No.
drifting through the wind?
Not a plastic one. No, that doesn't sound good.
Ugh.
Dude, they shut my water off here yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
You had no water?
Just for like, okay.
Your building or just you?
The whole building.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We had like a little leak coming in our main entrance area. I don't know if you saw. You probably didn't because you came in, so you flew right into the door.
Yeah, I did not.
But right in the little vestibule area, there was a leak coming from the sky. No, the ceiling. Just drip, 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 drip. And it was kind of a disaster. And then
It's like a big puddle situation?
yeah, puddle situation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they had somebody working on it, and then they were like, hey, we're going to have to shut your water off from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Crazy.
That's a long time.
I agree, but I was like, hey, fix what you got to fix.
Yeah.
They didn't start working till 2:30 p.m.
That's union
yesterday.
work, baby.
And I don't think they got anything done. I don't think they got a damn thing done. So I have a feeling my water is going to get shut off again next week at some point. So mentally prepare for that.
Wait, so do you think it's a leak? Like, I would assume that's what they thought. It was a leak, and so they had to shut the water off.
It's still leaking. There's still water.
There's still water
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Slow leak. Maybe they don't want to, like, maybe they have to,
Maybe they've slowed the leak. Maybe that's on me. Maybe I can't understand.
Is it by the
slow
mailboxes?
week, fast week. Right on the other side of the vestibule.
other side of the vestibule.
Yeah. Mailbox is one side.
Yeah.
Then there's the other side. It's on the other side.
Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah.
Mm.
2 doors.
Yeah.
It's on that by that door.
Mm.
So they had somebody working it. Blah 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 blah. Hopefully they get it figured out.
I guess it's not a priority. So.
Apparently not. I'll tell you what else is not a priority. Them getting us a new AC in our bedroom. Not a priority.
Is it broken?
Oh, not broken. Thank God it's not broken. But it is from maybe 1688.
Oh.
Okay. It might be the oldest piece of AC I've ever seen in my life.
She's a little dated.
She's so old. Not only is she so old, we had somebody come in here, I don't know, 3 days after we moved into this apartment to check our ACs. And we got 3 AC units in this building, in this apartment.
Where's the third?
My office.
Oh, okay.
One in the living room, office, bedroom.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
They all work good except for the bedroom one. The
Which
bedroom
is the
one.
most important one.
The bedroom one is only about 3 decades older than the other 2. For who knows why.
Is it what company is like a GE or?
Couldn't even tell you. It
Okay.
still works. Don't get me wrong. We got cool air coming out of it. Thank God. But
Is it loud?
it's loud and gosh, could it be colder?
Okay.
Okay. And I'll tell you how I know. I got 2 other ones that are way colder.
Yeah.
Way colder. And these are older and not in the best shape, but they're not fucking fossils.
Right. Right. Antiques, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, older than antiques. Fossils. Yeah.
Crystallises.
It's pretty bad. So I put in a work order Monday, Rachel's only been telling me to do it for 3 weeks.
Sure.
I put in a work order finally on Monday. Finally the words came into my ear and up to my brain rather than out the other ear.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
It helped. And so I put in the work order, and they're like, when do you want him to come? And I was like, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, or afternoon.
Anytime, it seems. Anytime is available.
I was open. I was willing
Yeah.
to make it happen. Put in the work order. 0 response. Not anything.
Because what did you say? It's like, did you say it was broken, or did you just say like old, want replacement?
I said somebody came in to check our AC units a month ago, 2 months ago, and told us that they were going to get us a new one.
Okay.
Because ours is so old.
But this was under old management?
That's a confusing process. I'm not sure.
Ooh, that's the caveat.
So
Okay.
it's a pain in the butticus.
Yeah, it is.
And we'll figure it out. Could be worse. I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping.
At least you get something. Like,
Yeah.
at least it's working.
For
to
sure.
some
For
regard.
sure. Yeah. So
But AC is essential these days. It's getting muggy.
it's hot as
It's getting
hell.
hot.
Yeah. It's finally actually cooled off right this second because we've been getting a little bit of rain.
Yeah, today's not too bad. But what was it, Wednesday?
So
Wednesday
hot.
this week? Wednesday this week was
brutal.
whew. I did not remember how to sweat like that.
Yeah. If you're in Chicago, it's going to be tough once in a while this summer. I'll tell you what.
It's just the humidity. If
Yeah.
I could escape the humidity, life would be rainbows and sunshine.
Ain't that the truth?
It really would be. But whatever.
Yeah.
So is that?
That's just another thing that I got going on. I mean, I could keep going. I got problems.
You got problems?
No, everything's pretty good.
You're still
for the most
golfing a
part.
lot?
Yeah, I am still golfing a lot. I golfed since I saw you on Friday. But if we include Friday through Monday, I played 81 holes of golf.
Did you play every day?
I played Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But Monday I played 27. I played 9 in the morning and 18 in the afternoon.
Jesus.
Yeah. And
That's
then
a lot.
Yeah, and then I played 18 yesterday in the afternoon, and then I played 18 this morning.
Okay.
And it was fun. I had a great time. Played pretty well too, not gonna lie.
Do you get sore at all, like from playing and stuff?
Definitely. yeah.
Definitely?
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Right around the 68th, 72nd hole,
Yeah. Okay.
the fatigue set in. It was like First of all,
Get into it.
Let me talk about my last weekend, okay? So I played
Talk about it. Talk
Yes.
about it.
18 Friday, Hickory Hills. It was lovely. It was
Sounds gorgeous.
a great time. Hickory Hills Country Club too.
Ooh.
It was bougie. It was not that bougie, but it's nice. It was fun. It's a public course anyway, but it was fun. Good time. Saturday, where did I play? Countryside Saturday, up north, Mundelein.
Up north.
Lovely course, fun course, traditional side.
Which means
There's 36 holes, 18 on one side, 18 on the other. There's prairie side, traditional side. One side's a little tougher than the other. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Fast forward. Sunday. Hilldale. Another 18.
nice.
Hilldale. Smooth, fun, decent, tricky. Got through it. Monday morning. Women's Day. Streamwood Oaks. Every Monday.
Every Monday is
Before
Women's Day
3
at Streamwood Oaks?
Yeah, before 3 p.m.
So after 3.
After 3,
No women.
No discount.
After 3, Handmaid's Tale.
Before 3, discount.
Before 3, women are working.
Women are working.
Love it.
So we played 9, and then I, for some reason, was like, I need more. And I decided to play in the afternoon. I was just going to play a solo round, and then up walks some 6'5" gargantuan motherfucker named Ethan.
Ethan.
Tall, skinny guy.
That sounds like an Ethan.
38 years old, something like that, 35.
Okay.
give or take.
I see it. I'm seeing Ethan.
And I say, and you know what? So I had, I don't know, what did I have? Like the 2:20 tee time, and he might have the 2:30 or 2:40 tee time, but he was early. And I get there and I'm like, hey, I'm here for this time. I get there a little early and they're like, nobody's checked in for your tee time yet. Feel free to go ahead. I was like, great, I'll fly through this thing.
Party.
And then tall Ethan comes along.
Gangly.
And he goes,
Lurch.
you mind if I play with you? Sure. Down.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
We played for a little while, and then I worked up the... First of all, I asked him how good he was, and he said +5 handicap. I said, do you know your handicap? Which is always something that I ask these days just to kind of get an idea of what I'm getting into.
Which, if I remember this correctly...
Yep, let's get this right.
Because your handicap is like what you shoot average over par.
Yeah, so like how many shots it takes you to finish the course.
Yeah.
Okay, so most courses take about 70 shots.
Yeah.
72 shots is what it should take. 90% of golfers don't take that many.
Correct.
He goes, I'm a +5, which means he does it in 75 shots or 77.
Yeah.
I'm like a 90. 86, 90.
Okay.
Good day, 83.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Never have I gotten below that number.
Okay.
Never.
Well,
one day I'd like
first
to.
for everything.
I'm gonna keep trying.
God knows.
So I'm like, great. He goes, I don't care your handicap, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We have fun. He's a nice guy. He's very chill. And then I work up the courage. I'm like, what do you do for work? I gotta know. I'm a doctor, he tells me.
Doctor.
I'm like, oh my God.
Dr. Ethan.
Here we go.
Gangly motherfucker.
You know, next question you ask a doctor, what
kind of
kind
practice?
of practice?
We practice.
Cardiology. Dude's a heart doctor.
Love it.
He's got his own practice.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Young though, at 38, young buck of a cardiologist.
And then, dude, like I said, dude's 6'5" at least. Didn't bust out the ruler to find out.
Yeah, but huge.
At least 6'5". And I'm no shorty.
No, you're no slouch.
I'm a clean 5'11 and a half, 6'1"ish, somewhere in that
Three-quarters.
ballpark. Well, whatever.
3/4.
Something like that. And somebody of that stature, you and me, were volleyball guys, so I'm like, what sport did you play?
Right.
You know, I gotta know.
I really hope it's something totally
and I'm like
a tall person.
I'm like, dude, like, what'd you play? Hoping he's gonna be like, I'm a volleyball player. I'm like, dude, I need to play with you sometime.
Sure.
And then I'm like,
Please
but odds
be.
are he's gonna say basketball.
Please be ping
you know,
pong.
maybe
Please
he's
be
gonna
ping pong.
He goes tennis.
Tennis. Okay.
He
no,
says
that makes sense.
He says I'm a tennis player. I said, oh shoot.
You're telling me
I would not want to play against him.
Tall man, a tall white man named Ethan.
First of all, I never said he was white. What
we all know he's white.
Oh my God.
Show me a black man named Ethan.
There's got to be one out there.
Show me one.
Okay. One day.
I bet you it does not exist. But anyway, you got a tall white man named Ethan, 38 cardiologist. Lord knows he's played tennis at a country club in his life.
Right, but like that was his sport in like high school. Like which is surprise. I would think.
And is he from the area? Did you get that far?
Where was he from? Maybe. I definitely did. Where did he say? Tough to say.
Okay.
Tough to say. There's a lot going on.
Did he have
on
an
the golf
accent?
course. No.
No.
True. He was true.
True.
So yeah, good guy, decent guy, but right around the 12th, 13th hole, I think it was closer to the 12th. It just all fell apart for me. Like I said, 72nd hole, 73rd hole of the weekend.
Yeah.
Or I guess it was Monday at this point, not the weekend anymore. And Semantics. It's all weekend to me sometimes. And
they're just days.
Yeah, it's all one big day. That's what my dad says.
It's all one big day.
Yeah. And it just all falls apart for me. And then I look down at my score sheet and I look up at what hole we're on, and it's the 18th hole. And I look back down at my score sheet and I go, I didn't fill out my score for the last 4 holes.
You're just having so much fun.
No, I think I was just so fatigued. I think that like mentally just out of the game after so much of the weekend. I just like
Do you keep all of them? Like, do you have a collection of all your scorecards so you can see your progress?
I take a picture of every single one.
You take a picture.
Well, I have a little golf book, a little book where I write down the course name and I write down.
Okay.
Like it even has the slope rating of the course if I want to go that deep into it.
Wow.
It could even there's even a part for like the architect that designed the course if I want to dive that deep.
Okay.
But I don't. I don't do any of that,
Let's
Jack.
slow
no,
down.
No. The only thing that I'm putting in there, I'm putting my score, I'm putting where I played, like the name of the course, how many yards the course is. I put, every score. I count my putts usually.
Okay.
I don't count how many fairways I hit because I don't hit enough fairways to count yet. But I'm out there.
What does that mean?
When you drive the ball, the driver,
Right.
there's the fairway.
Yes.
There's the rough.
Yeah. So why aren't you
And then
counting
there's
your
out of
fairways?
So fairways hit. So when you drive the ball and it lands on the fairway.
So you're not hitting on the fairway?
Not as often as I would like. I would say, so if there's 18 holes,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say 3 of those holes are probably par 3s. Maybe 4 are par 3s. So like on those, you're not really counting hitting fairways. Your goal is to hit it on the green.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I guess is the fairway, maybe, I guess. But there is a fairway before the green, so it's not the same.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't count. And the goal isn't to hit it on the fairway. So then I guess there's only 15 holes, maybe 14, that have fairways.
Okay.
Okay. I might hit the fairway 3 of those 15.
Really?
Maybe 4. Good day, maybe 7.
Otherwise, you're in the rough.
Otherwise, I'm in the rough. I'm in what we call tree jail.
I've been there.
Or I'm just in the rough, just on the side. It is just tough stuff. And if we want to break it down further, those 15 holes.
Yeah, let's break it down.
I mean, there's going to be at least 2 of those where my drive is so atrocious,
Okay.
that like it might have only gone 30 feet or 40 feet, like type of shit.
Nice. I've done
That's life. That's life.
I've done it. And I'll do it again.
And those are the shots that build character. Those aren't the shots that get me coming back.
No, those are
But
not
those
the shots
are the shots that
get you
build
coming back.
character.
Right. So, have you ever thrown your club out of frustration?
I don't throw the club out of frustration, but I am not above just grabbing that club with one hand after a bad hit and just swinging it into the earth.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not above that.
Have you broken one?
No. It's I have limits.
Okay.
But it's more so. Usually it's a love tap to the earth, kind of like a type of thing. But once in a while,
Thank you, Mother Nature.
Once in a while, I might throw a little divot in that ground.
Really?
Once in a while. Very rarely.
Wow.
Very rare.
You
But
gotta
I don't go as far as to throw a club.
So far as you got to patch up with some sand?
No, not that kind of divot. More. No. It's not that deep. No. I don't go that hard.
Okay.
Maybe I'm overselling it.
I did go down a rabbit hole of like people throwing tantrums on a golf course.
Oh, so funny.
It's great.
It's good.
Great. Old white men losing their shit.
Yeah.
It's a pretty phenomenal thing. To witness.
Hilarious.
It's pretty phenomenal.
It truly is a good time. And I'll tell you one thing that was fun when I was playing with that doctor, Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
He once he got into a little slump, it was funny to see. Just because he was so freaking good otherwise.
Yeah.
Like it was fun to see somebody so good mess up a couple times in a row. And it was a like big mess up. That ball like
a pure
complete
shankopotamus.
unintentional shot. Oh yeah, Gonzville.
Yeah.
And then like fatigue seemed to set in for him. I'm sure I know that he doesn't play anywhere near as much as I do have this season.
Probably not.
I know not. We talked about it.
Yeah.
But he's better for sure. So like it was so.
But he's got years on you. He's got
got years.
He's got a decade.
And I'm sure that he's more patient and better at understanding technique than I am. Just on
I don't know.
No. I'm sure. I mean, you should if you watch him hit, you'll see, it's like
okay.
Jesus MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So yeah. Work this week was kind of slow for me, so that was chill. No big deal.
Okay.
Don't need to make a big deal out of it.
There's no deals.
Last week was a little bit faster, so it's like, take the good with the bad.
Ebb and flow, baby.
Yeah, accept
Ebb and
it.
flow.
So,
I should have adopted cat twins and named them Ebb and Flow.
That'd be cool. That's a good idea.
Isn't that really cute?
Yeah.
That's cute. That's really cute.
Love
Or like
that.
you can get some fish, I guess, and you can name them Ebb and Flow. That would be cute.
Yeah, I mean, Flo. Flo's a good name for a fish, no doubt.
There's a flow in Finding Nemo.
That's why it's a good name for a fish,
Yeah.
no doubt.
I have this fantasy of like building this very extravagant planted aquarium,
Yeah.
but I realized that I have to do all that work and buy all those materials, and I don't do it.
Hell, and then it gets dirty. Like
No, but there are some that are just gorgeous.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god. One of my favorite YouTube rabbit holes that I've fallen down is the aquarium community.
They're legit.
The like fish hobby community.
Yeah.
Crazy. These people, the fish that they're buying, the tanks that they set up, crazy. I'm biased, and my favorite is like the freshwater planted tanks.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there's nothing anybody loves more than a coral reef with some cool waving and flowing anemones. You got some clownfish. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful thing in life. But I love the aquascapes that are from like, they kind of make it look like it's a riverbank and some shit, and then there's like a placostomus and a salamander, and I eat that shit up. And it would be so pretty if it was just like with all my other plants.
Totally.
Ugh.
What could be? You
I
need to
might
make
do
a
it.
bunch of money so you could just pay somebody to do it.
Well, that would be nice too.
There you go. Solved your problem.
Because if you imagine, that would actually be so much more cost effective. So have you seen like Shaq or whatever? I don't know.
I've seen Shaq, yeah.
Tracy Morgan, I think, is another guy. They were on like the show Tanked. You heard the show Tanked?
Jimmy Butler was on Tanked.
Okay, so you know the show where they build these like massive
Yeah.
saltwater tanks, whatever.
No doubt.
Do that, build the massive tank, but don't do saltwater, do freshwater.
I'm sure somebody's out there doing that.
Oh, I would love it. Well, I mean, that's a pond almost, essentially.
It's a pond.
At that point, get a pond. In the garden, get a pond.
So I got an important question for you.
Oh?
Are you going to be hungry for dinner?
Um.
Or are you just not? Are you
Okay,
just
so
not?
here's
Let's
the thing.
talk about
Yes,
it.
I will be hungry for dinner. My only problem is that I have food at home that I need to cook. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste.
What is it?
It's like ground turkey and stuff.
Okay. And you can't waste that.
Well, it's just like I wasted a pound of ground turkey. That sucks. That's not.
You're not going to be able to cook it tomorrow?
I guess.
Okay, all right.
Maybe.
All right.
But I wasn't really planning.
Well,
on...
I'm just throwing it out there right now. Like we're coming up on some sort of possible dinner time. I want to discuss.
We are approaching the dinner era.
And,
We are.
we got another podcast to do already, so we're gonna have to eat. It's
Oh
gonna
my
go later than you think it is. You got to drive all the way home. Are you sure you can make it that long?
I'll be fine.
Okay, all right.
I'll be fine.
We'll figure it out.
But anyway. I mean, we still have to finish this. We're not even halfway through.
I know. I just want to.
And you're already talking about dinner?
No.
And you're talking about dinner.
No. Okay. Listen, my bigger boys that are listening to this, you guys know.
You're bigger boys.
The bigger boys, they're listening.
I'm not part of the bigger boys club?
Apparently not if you're not thinking about dinner like I am.
Well, fucking discriminate against that.
I'm not
Fine.
discriminating against.
I'm
but,
feeling discriminated against.
I mean, consider your response. Just consider your response to me talking. You're just like
I'm being fiscally
you're like I got
responsible.
lean turkey at home.
Yeah, I got lean turkey at home. I gotta make
that I gotta make today that I can't make tomorrow. It's gonna go bad.
Yeah,
Shut
that
up.
is 100%.
Oh my
facts.
god! What is it? $5 for that thing of turkey?
It was like 8.
Oh my god! You don't want to get a burger?
No,
Liar.
because there's bird flu, and I need to eat my turkey before I can't have it
Shit about
anymore.
Bird flu. That birds get sick from that, not us.
Oh, you wait. You wait.
Not a bird.
That
Jesus.
bird flu is waiting just
Oh
for
my
you.
God. They're gonna cook it right.
That pigeon's gonna shit right in your mouth.
Fine, let's get sushi. Let's spend money.
Oh my god. Let's spend money.
Let's spend money.
Spend so much money.
Let's spend money. Let's get like let's get sake. Let's do some sake
Get
bombs.
sake bombs.
Yes. It's Friday, man.
Where do you got? Where do you? All right.
We'll walk right downtown.
You got a sushi spot?
Yes.
Name it.
I can't.
Well,
They got ramen. They got sushi. I haven't tried the sushi, but I tried the ramen and I tried the sake.
But not a sake bomb.
No bomb, but I'm down.
Wow. Hateful.
I just need my best friend Mike to get me over there.
Oh my god.
And we'll sake bomb
It's
it
not
hard.
my no. It is not
Mike!
my fault that you have not bombed your sake.
Oh my gosh.
That is between you and your pastor. I'm not involved in that.
I don't have a pastor.
Well, that's your first problem.
But we can go get some al pastor if you want to get some tacos, little margarita vibe.
Oh my god, tacos and margaritas.
I'll buy you your first round. Hello.
Oh my god. Oh, speaking of
Good
first
friend
round,
alert.
I didn't pay for parking yet. I just realized.
Oh man, hold the phone. So
yeah, so I drive out here, I pay for parking, and then you want me to spend more money?
the people will attest that I just said that I would pay for your first round, your first nard.
No, it's lies.
They
Liza
will.
Minnelli.
It's on camera. It's recorded. We got mics. Mike.
Lies.
So-
Liza Minnelli.
While you're over there paying for parking, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been watching recently.
Yeah,
and I'm going to dive into it. I
Get
know.
into it.
Yeah. There's a new show. You might have heard of it. You might not. The people might know that I'm in on golf recently.
Yes.
There's a show out called Stick.
Yeah, we talked about this last episode.
Well, I'm going to talk more about it. Okay?
Yeah, please. Don't stop.
Because things have affirmed. I've confirmed things about the show. It's something that I want to talk about again. Did I talk about last week about the strange, like, age gap possibility between the main character and the female character?
No.
Okay. So that's important. So I'm glad that I'm bringing it up again because it's good to talk about.
It's great.
So the main character, Santi is his name. Santi is 17 years old.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently golf wizard type of thing. And then there's this woman, I guess. I don't know if is girl the right term. Woman. Serving bar.
Is girl the right term in this time? What, you want to say tranny?
No,
you want to
her
say
name,
tranny?
No, because her age is questionable at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's 17. He's 17.
Okay.
Confirmed
and
17.
she has a penis.
I don't know what she has and doesn't have. I know what he is and isn't, which is 17. He is, and he is not 18, 19, or 15.
Okay. So you're saying that the trans person is a pedophile? Is that what I'm getting
at? If it's
at?
a trans person, I'm almost certain.
Are you
it's a
falling
woman.
into that trans is a pedophile narrative?
Focus,
Are you
Mike.
really becoming that type of person?
Focus.
That's crazy.
Focus. You're gaslighting me. Focus.
You're right. I am gaslighting you.
Focus.
Damn, I hate gaslighting.
I'm going to start gaslighting you when you're talking about your shows.
Please.
Oh, my God. You want me to be in on the shows. That's what we're doing
No,
this for.
gaslight.
Oh, my gosh.
But anyway.
This, I believe she's a woman or girl. I don't know. They didn't say her age, but she's tending bar. So she's probably 21 at least.
What state is this taking place in?
Maybe California, maybe Florida.
Because in some states you can serve alcohol but not be 21.
Tell me what states.
Wisconsin,
You can. Okay, they're not in Wisconsin.
Illinois,
Not in Illinois.
Iowa,
Probably not. Is there anywhere on the coast?
maybe in the Carolinas,
Maybe.
Georgia.
Could be in the Carolinas.
Florida.
Probably not Georgia. I'm not really sure. But it's something that needs to be really considered because the vibe that the show's giving off is that she's so Gen Z, the way she talks. Crazy.
Okay, like Riz that and Skiddly Boop that.
Kinda, but more so on a woke level. It's weird. Don't love it. Don't love the writing. I feel like it's kind of ruining the show is the writing for
Okay.
that character.
Is it giving they them energy?
Maybe.
Like purple hair, he, she, they, them, vegan, vegetarian.
No, but kind of dressed up, vegetarian kind of type of thing.
Okay.
Like a little suit top type of thing.
Suit
like
top.
a sport coat little vibe.
Blazer.
Sure, type of thing.
Okay. So lesbian.
could be.
Yeah.
It's confusing. It's very confusing. And whatever it is, it's clear that Santi is like listening to her because it's a her, and he's like focused on that. It's so clear in the show,
Okay.
and it's just
He's attracted to this he, she,
Person.
they, them, vegan, vegetarian.
they don't really say whether it's a he, she, they, them, or anything in
Right.
that regard.
But I'm saying that
You're confirming.
this
So now
Santi,
you're interested in talking about the show rather than gaslighting me.
I'm gaslighting the gaslight.
Which I appreciate now that because this is the part that I've been
This
trying
is
to
what you
get
want.
to.
This is what you want
Yeah,
to talk
I didn't
about.
want the gaslighting earlier.
Anyway,
Okay.
so Santi, whoever the 17-year-old
Yeah.
golf extraordinaire,
He's a golf wizard is the term I used.
so be it.
Mm-hmm.
He is at this bar, underage.
Nope. She got fired from the bar.
She got fired from
and
the
they
bar,
stumbled into each other.
and they stumbled into each other. Where?
Around the golf tournament, she was working at the country club that they were playing at.
Former bartender at the club.
Yeah.
Fired
Fired.
for pedophilia.
No, not that I know of. Fired for some golf assholes, probably talking inappropriately, and she reacted, and then the manager was like,
So unjustified firing.
yeah, probably shouldn't have gotten fired, but
Okay.
also probably did take it one step further when they could have.
Unlawful termination.
Borderline.
Or maybe they're
harassed the customer.
Or maybe they're like an at-will state.
probably went over the line. I don't know.
But
Tough to say.
okay.
Tough to say.
So they meet on the course, and immediately
He leaves in a tizzy
in a tizzy.
on the course. He is having a tough time.
Okay.
Leaves in a tizzy, bumps into her, and she kind of gets his head right again,
Got it.
puts him back out there, type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she gasses him up.
She's kind of like, don't let Owen Wilson take away your power, type of thing.
I thought Owen
You
Wilson
use your
was
own
the
power.
good guy.
Oh, you got a lot to learn about this show.
I haven't seen a single minute.
That's what I said. It's a good show though. I like
Okay.
it.
Okay.
He's like a used to be golfer, but
Washed up.
golfer.
The trailer I saw was him trying to sell somebody like a $2,000 club or something.
Yeah, and then he works at like a golf shop type of thing. But the backstory is that he had a wife and a kid, and the kid died. It's a very
tragedy.
intense tragedy, and but he's also kind of a degenerate gambler, and
Okay. Got it. Okay.
It's good.
He's a man of multitudes.
Yeah, it's good, not great. It's solid, and like I said, that just the relationship between the two is Santi and they, them, the person.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
It.
The person. I'm happy to say.
It.
I'm happy to say the person. I'm happy to say the person.
Say it. I'll say it.
Um,
I said it.
it's just a little strange. So I hope there's just a little bit more development there.
Sure. I
Just-
can understand that.
Just to get the understanding. I accept they, them, how they, them are, but should we accept trying to follow?
But also I don't.
I'm trying to follow a story here.
Yeah.
So clue me in.
Yeah. I need to know what kind of gift I need to get for the wedding.
Yeah, are they gonna bang or are they not? And
Do
that's okay
I-
if not, but
Do I need to
what-
find the closest Subaru dealership, or
Right.
can we?
what should I be looking out for?
Right.
And I
Right.
just don't know. And
Can you
I
help
don't
me
like
at the
that.
at the Home Depot, or can you not help me at the Home Depot?
And I feel like a lot of the other parts of the show are very. You can kind of see where they're laying groundwork, and this part is just.
yeah, too wishy-washy.
What are you trying to do?
Interesting.
So, in the most recent episode, literally, and spoilers, if you haven't gotten to the 4th episode of this show, spoilers.
I'm a firm believer. If the TV show is out and the person watching this has not watched it, it's their fault.
Sure. I mean, at least at this point, we've given people a chance to pause and go forward.
Exactly. It's your fault. It's their fault now.
And the most recent point is that Owen Wilson is going to have they, them caddy for Santi. And then Owen Wilson is going to kind of take more of a backseat type of thing and kind of give her direction to give him direction because he doesn't trust Santi doesn't trust Owen Wilson. It's like a whole thing. Santi's dad was an asshole who coached him this way. He doesn't want to be coached the way that his asshole dad coached him. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But it's good, though.
Okay.
But meh.
But meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
It's got areas to improve on, but I generally like the show.
Okay. You want to know what Apple TV show I watched that I did not enjoy?
Okay.
You want to guess?
That you did not enjoy.
I did not enjoy it.
Is it the numbers one?
No. Okay. No.
What is it?
Murderbot?
I haven't watched it, but I saw it out there.
I did not enjoy it.
Go talk. Tell me.
I did not like it.
Set the scene. What's going on in that show?
So we're in the future, and there's kind of like a security and humanoid android robot thing that it works for this company, and it gets assigned to these researchers on a foreign planet or whatever.
Okay.
And the murder bot becomes sentient.
Oh.
Like it becomes self-aware. It now doesn't have to listen to any of the humans that programmed it. It could do whatever the fuck it wants.
Okay.
But so it has the potential to play with like some very fascinating concepts of free will and society and all these things, but then it falls into this kind of like hokey pokey, almost like we're hokey pokey sci-fi, weird monsters, Star Trek vibes.
Yeah.
And I didn't appreciate. I wanted something a little bit more serious, perhaps. Maybe something a little bit more of like a intense thought.
Right.
But it's almost kitschy in some instances.
Yeah.
But there's some really I can't name every actor that's in it, but there's a lot of recognizable faces in it.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of recognizable faces. Gosh. And I like Skarsgård. I don't remember which name. There's like 10 of them. But I like him as an actor. Yeah. He's in Big Little Lies on HBO, which we all know. I love that show. Mm-hmm. And then he was in Northman, which is like an Ari Aster A24 Viking movie.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay.
And then is he in Margin Call? I don't know. He's in also in like the vampire TV show True Blood or whatever.
Yeah,
he's in that one too. But whatever, a good actor, good looking, great.
Yeah.
I don't see him as this kind of like self-aware, satirical, funny murder robot, like sentient robot thing.
Yeah.
I don't see that for him, and it didn't really work for me. So I think if maybe it was a different actor, it might have sold it a little bit more to me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the storyline became way too kitschy, and it became too predictable, and I said, no, I'm over it.
Not for you, huh?
I'm over it.
Is the whole season out, or just a couple episodes?
And they're short. It's only 30-minute episodes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's going to be greenlit for more than 3 seasons.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's just my opinion. It's my opinion.
There's breaking news. Did you see that the new Traitors?
I took a screenshot of it.
Yeah,
I did.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, because
I figure you're the Bob the Drag Queen's other side
co-host.
Yeah, co-host is on it, which will be good, I think.
Monet Exchange.
Yeah, are you hyped about that?
Okay.
Are you gonna watch? Are you gonna tune in this season?
I think I should.
Yeah. Should we podcast about it?
I think I should. Sure. Why not?
Oh my god. Fourth podcast.
Yeah. What do we call it? Tomato Traders. And
maybe Tremators.
Okay, so out of this cast, I only know the gay ones.
Okay, fair.
So I know Lisa Rinna.
I don't know who that is.
She is a housewife.
Okay.
And then I know Monet Exchange.
Right.
And then I know Dorinda.
Okay.
Who's another housewife.
Yep.
And then the gay bachelor, whatever his name is.
Don't know.
Cole or something.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know anybody else.
So I think that's good for this cast. I think that last season's cast was just so intense in a good way. I enjoyed it. But I think that they're kind of like, all right, now we got people in on the show. Let's cool it for a season a little bit, not have such an insane Boston Rob type of thing.
Okay.
Plus Bob the Drag Queen. Plus, I feel like there were a couple others that were just nuts. But this season, the Survivor editions, they're good.
Okay.
They're good.
Well, one of them is like the ultimate schemer, right? Whatever. Sunny, sorry, Susie.
What?
There's some girl on Survivor, right? Or she's like the ultimate schemer. She convinced somebody to lose.
Suri?
Sure.
No, bro. Suri's on All Stars of season 50
Oh, okay.
of Survivor.
Oh, all right. Insert reality TV show.
Yeah, Suri was on season 2, I think, of Traders, and she fucking won.
Okay.
She fucking won.
Okay. Yeah. Then I was thinking of the right person.
She fucking won.
Okay, she can do it again.
Anywho, the Survivor cast or the Survivor players that are in this, they've got Natalie, who's a stone cold gamer.
Okay.
She fucking destroyed her season of Survivor, and I think that she came from Big Brother as a winner.
Oh. Big Brother to Survivor to
Or
Traders?
she came from Amazing Race.
Okay.
I don't know, one or the other.
Jesus.
But she's a fucking gamer.
Yeah.
And she's damn good. So watch out for her on Traders.
Okay.
The next Survivor character or actor or person, I guess, even, Yam Yam.
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 Yam. Yam.
Yam Yam. He's on your list.
Yam. Yam.
Yam Yam.
It's a real name.
Fucking Yam Yam, bro.
That's a legal name.
Look.
Yam. Yam.
Pull it up.
Yam. Yam. I don't have a list.
Oh, then you're a liar.
It's like a picture. It's like all their pictures.
Show me the picture. I'll show you Yam Yam.
Okay. Hold on.
I just want to double check that this Donna Kelsey's on it, which is hilarious.
Should I know who that is?
Taylor Swift's boy toy, Travis Kelsey.
That's his mom.
His mom.
Is she famous?
Donna the Kelseys are so big.
I knew the boys, but I didn't know the family.
Well, I mean, every game of like the Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles or whatever, it's like Taylor Swift next to Donna Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
You know, people love. So it's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Michael Rappaport, not a huge fan of Michael Rappaport.
The name sounds familiar.
On the left middle.
What are they from?
Him?
Yeah.
He's an actor. He's just a popular actor. He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Plays like a cop a lot of the time. Plays a little bit of the. He'll be fun, but I just don't love him. But
Okay.
this is Yam Yam right here, right in the center of your phone screen.
Yam Yam.
Yam Yam is just like a positive, good vibe guy. He's so chill.
Well, you have to be with a name like Yam Yam.
Yeah, he's great. And then there's somebody named Rob who's like the third Survivor. I'm not too familiar with Rob's work. I got to go back and maybe see what season he was on. But all in all, I mean, I think it'll be a great season. The Survivor players that they added, not the third one, I don't know, but the other two are just as good as it gets without being too loud. So I'm excited.
A great showing.
I really can't wait for it. So got that going for us.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Do you have a hill?
I do have a hill.
Well.
And my hill, you're not going to believe this, it's related to golf.
Oh my goodness.
Fucked up.
Would have never guessed.
If you are a group of 4 golfing and you're going even remotely slow and you choose not to look back to see if there's anybody that you're holding up behind you to let them play through, death penalty.
Death penalty.
Death penalty.
Okay, death by what? What?
Golf ball.
Death by golf ball.
Yeah.
Damn.
but you don't get to see it coming, so it's like not that bad.
Okay.
But honestly,
Yeah.
big problem.
Kill them all.
Big problem.
Kill
And
them
you know
all.
what? Though it's a big problem, I will shed some positive light to the situation. So I played at a course pretty close to the airport, pretty close to O'Hare, and it's got a lot of like corporate outings.
Sure. I mean, there's so much like offices and shit over there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And there was a corporate outing earlier that day, which is excellent. So because this group was just going so fucking slow, I'm over there in the weeds searching for free balls. I must have found 50 free balls yesterday.
Wow.
50.
That's a lot.
It's a ton. Just kept snagging them. Don't get me wrong. Probably 80% of them, 70% of them were the no good kind of cheap ones that are not that popular to play. But I don't give a shit. I'm going to lose them anyway in the long run.
Sure.
It's just good to have ammo type of thing.
Yeah. Can you show up to a driving range with your own balls?
You can, but you're not going to get them back.
Right. Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Or you risk going out there and dying by a golf ball.
Also a possibility. Well, you got to get yourself like a cage. You know, like the beekeepers, but make one for golf.
That like surrounds like a bicycle of some sort that you get to ride out to go get your own balls. I think that would be terrifying, and I think that there would be I don't know. It's interesting.
New business idea.
I think you should create it.
Shark Tank. I'm coming.
So that's my hill. I mean, it's not fabulous. It's not crazy. It's not outstanding, but I accept it as my hill for this week, and it just is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a hill?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Well,
so I was commuting to work the other day, right?
Right.
And on my commute, I have to bob and weave through a bunch of folk.
Right.
Because I got to get to where I need to go.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm bobbing and weaving. I'm doing my thing. I get to the platform. I'm on the train. I'm vibing on the train. The train is full. So now I'm standing on the train. I'm bobbing and weaving in and out of the people to get to like a little bit more space on the train.
Sure.
So I can hold on. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
So I'm holding on. We're traveling. We're going. It's me. There's a guy right next to me. And then there's a person sitting down right in front of us. The person sitting down right in front of us gets up, gets off the train. Free seat. But now we got 3 people all eyeing each other.
Begging for it.
Looking at who's going to get this seat. Because nobody immediately wants to be the asshole that says this is my fucking seat. But at the same time,
everybody wants a fucking seat.
I want my fucking seat.
Right. Yeah, fact.
And none of us are elderly, none of us are pregnant, so like those special characteristics don't matter here.
Okay.
So I believe the rule of thumb should be the person that was on the train first, who's been on this train the longest,
oh my God,
deserves the seat.
Okay.
That's my rule. I don't care if you're the closest person or if you came on later and scooted your way up here. I don't care how it happened. I was here before you. That seat is now mine.
Okay.
I am now in the queue for that seat.
Interesting.
So, we're all eyeing each other. I want to have some sense of chivalry, but I also want the fucking seat.
Did you dive on it?
I did not dive on it. It ended up coming down to me and this one guy looking at each other, and then he was like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "No, you can take it." But
my God.
But I was really hoping he would say, no.
So you're telling me that your hill is that you were offered the seat and you rejected it, but you're upset that you didn't get it. So
Yes.
so for all you know, this guy is over there literally following your rule. And you denied it. This guy's on the subway. This guy's on the metro. This guy's on whatever line you're taking. And he is the loop. He's on there. He's following your
No, he's not.
How do you know?
He's not following my rule.
How do you know? He offered you the seat.
He offered me No, it wasn't like a he didn't say anything. It was like an eye contact thing. It was like a
But he offered it in some
There were
fashion.
no words exchanged.
Some way he offered it.
You can look at it not so much as an offer or more so much as like who are you going to take it? And I kind of like gestured and I was waiting for him to to show some decorum.
So he gestured being like, you were here first, you're going to take it? And you were like, no, you can have it.
But then it's his responsibility to say no.
He gave it to you. You didn't take it.
But I'm offering it up for posterity. We're in the Midwest. We have to be nice.
You're wrong. I accept you're wrong. And to make it even worse for you, not only do I love the hill. I love the hill.
I'm hateful. Sorry. It's hateful.
I love the hill. Not only do I love the hill, I love that this guy played by your rule anyway. And
no, he didn't. He didn't.
And I also disagree with your hill. I believe it's a first come first serve basis.
I was first.
No.
I was on that train first.
No. That's not what first come first serve means in my book. First come first serve means first come to sit in the chair is the first person that gets the chair.
See.
Oh my God. Oh my
see, I can't.
God.
I can't.
That's why I don't take the train because I don't want to get in that kind of thing.
No, if everyone followed my rule, we'd be in a better place.
No, we wouldn't.
Donald Trump would not be president.
That one rule, that
Hiroshima, the bomb in Hiroshima would have never been dropped.
Hiroshima
would have never happened.
Yeah, well,
but no, this guy just
followed your rule and you didn't accept it.
He didn't.
He followed your rule.
No,
you didn't accept it.
No, I firmly believe that this person is in the wrong, and that they knew that they were wrong, but they still did it anyway.
This is one for the books.
No.
In my opinion, this one will go down in history for me. Followed your rule, still on your shit list.
I disagree.
He literally.
Anyway,
I'm gonna have a great weekend thinking about that.
Good.
Hilarious.
Good.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't have much else. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah. Good show.
That's it. That's all I got
show.
today.
Okay. Sofa tomatoes.
Sofa tomatoes.
Shoot us an email. It'll be in our description.
Send us a fucking email.
Shoot it. Bang,
it's
bang.
Pride Month. You beautiful
email a
people. You thought I was going to be mean, but I wasn't. I said you beautiful people.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Tune in again later.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Bye.